Right. Please join me as we welcome on stage Linda Ojo, who will be talking to us on the art of intelligent design, leveraging artificial intelligence to streamline your creative workflow. Guys, we can do better than this. Come on.
Hi, everyone. Hi. Okay, my name is Linda, and I'm a product designer and an icon designer. Some of you might have seen some of my icons on Twitter. Next slide. Today, we're going to be talking about intelligent design. And that's just a fancy way of telling you guys how I use trendy tools to improve my current process. It's not really complex. So first, we're talking about mastering prompts. Then we're moving on to improving your design process, and then we'll speak a bit about image generation. Next slide. So when you have a problem, what's the first thing you do? You think of multiple ideas and how to solve them. I think AI and all of these trendy tools are in themselves just tools. You are the unique part of it. So with AI, you can expand on your ideas and then bend down and select which one you want to move on to, and then repeat the process again. Next slide. So mastering prompts. As you all know, garbage in, garbage out. The quality of your input determines the quality of your output. To first get good use of these tools, you have to master what prompts you give into it. We have popular tools like ChatGPT and BAD, and basically, like that's just what you need to get started. So first, understanding how prompts work. You can use things like YouTube tutorials to read up a lot, but like one of the first principles I can just mention is like it has the principle of first mention. If you give a prompt and say, oh, I want a duck in a pool, you're going to get a very different result if you say you want a pool with a duck in it. Do you guys get that? So if you say you want a duck in a pool, you probably have a really big picture of a duck and then the pool will be in the background. You could also use double prompts, and in that case, you're just using the tool to refine itself. First, you give an initial prompt. Maybe the response is not so good. You can tell the ChatGPT to, hey, improve this prompt, and then move on with the improved prompt. Next, another phrase that I just use is act as an expert in. I don't know if you've used ChatGPT and then you ask for something and it's like, I don't have real experience. I'm not a human. Has it ever happened? So this is just a cool way to just like skip that and just say, hey, yes, I know you're not real, but just act. And then you could also just move on and play with the AI playground to improve your skill. So next slide. So this is an example of a good prompt and a bad prompt. I think you can easily tell. Let me guess. Which do you think is a better prompt between the two of them? You said yes, B is a better prompt because it's more robust and gives more details. Next slide. So improving your design process. Move on. Obviously, like this is a lightning talk, so I'm going to be really fast. So I don't think the text is so clear here, but basically carrying out research. In this situation, I wanted to design some icons, and I was doing research on the early writings of Nigeria. And instead of like Googling and having to like go through all of the sponsored posts and ad, I just asked, hey, tell me more about this Ajami, which is an Arabic derived language. And it gave me all the information I needed. Next slide. And that really helped me because I was able to derive these African-based icons, and I was able to take inspiration from our early writings and knock arts. Next slide. Another thing I do is just like generate copy, which is like, I think this really is self-explanatory. You can just like generate copy for any project you're working on. You don't have to like assume you're every person. Next slide. Next is like keywords. So, okay, you've worked so hard on this project, you've gone through the whole process, and now it's time to put it out there. Instead of me guessing, oh, wait, what are the keywords related to schools and everything? I went to ChatGPT. Next slide. And I said, what are the keywords related to school? I created this Ava system for pupils and everything, and I want to post it on my Behance. It's time to put in tags. Help me generate the keywords. Next slide. And then finally is refining your voice. I don't know, the technology is not so great yet. I wish I could like plug it into my voice right now because I want to sound really smartific. That's not a word. Well, yeah, so if I could use that, maybe I would use that to refine my words at the moment, but I can't. But yeah, you can use ChatGPT to refine your words. You've written something in your everyday language and you just want it to like improve the text. You can use ChatGPT or bad to do that. And next is custom image generation. Before I go into that, I just want to make sure, are you guys following? Are you learning something? All right. So we all know what the bad AI images look like. Yes, there are terrible images out there, but they also generate some good ones. So tools like Midjourney are okay. Tools like Midjourney are great for image generation. So obviously, like my time is almost up, so we can just skip through the different images being generated. So next slide. So you could use it to generate mockups for presentation. You could use it to like create shots. Maybe you want to use it on a website template, and also like a mood board. Maybe you want to decorate your room, or you want to go for a certain vibe. You're not sure what it would look like. You can generate these images to get a feel. So yeah, so that's it. Thank you very much for having me, and that's how you can use the tools to improve your design process. Thank you very much.